clears the way for a Garland County judge to return to the bench after being suspended following the hot car death of his son. Good evening, everyone. I'm Donna Terrell. Judge Wade Naramore had voluntarily removed himself from the bench in July 2015 after the death of his son, 18-month-old Thomas. Naramore was found not guilty by a jury, but his disciplinary case has continued. Fox 16's Marcy Manley has been following the case since the beginning. And Marcy, will the judge be hearing cases in family court like he did before?
Yeah, according to the Supreme Court's order today, Naramore won't be returning to hear dependency and neglect cases any longer, and the circuit judges in Garland County will have to sort all of that out. At this point, though, he will immediately return to supervise staff and oversee those general operations. The Supreme Court's order came after a motion by Naramore's attorneys, arguing that because he was cleared of criminal charges and a mental health professional has found him fit to be on the bench, his suspension should be lifted. Naramore's son died in July 2015 after he left the boy inside a vehicle throughout the day. Naramore was arrested in early 2016 and charged with negligent homicide. A jury found him not guilty of the charge last August. What Naramore's attorneys did not address in the motion is the other proceedings currently going on involving Naramore and the Child Maltreatment Registry. We have documentation showing crimes against children investigators came to a true finding in the child maltreatment case against Naramore, and that Naramore's attorneys are appealing a finding by an administrative law judge that would place Naramore on the Child Maltreatment Registry after the criminal trial. DHS can't talk about a specific case, but in general, a person doesn't have to be found guilty of a crime to land on the registry. DHS isn't aware of anything that specifically bars a judge from being on the bench once he or she is found to have committed child maltreatment, though many occupations are affected.
Really, I mean, it is those people who have direct contact with kids. So say you're a volunteer at a summer camp, you would want to check the Child Maltreatment Registry, a teacher, a daycare worker, things like that where we know that there's direct care either with kids or vulnerable populations like the elderly.
As far as we know, no state has ever faced the question of a judge being on a child maltreatment registry, so it's unclear how that impacts or would impact his ability to serve if he ultimately lost his appeal. According to the executive director of the Judicial Discipline and Disability Commission, the disciplinary case against Judge Naramore will continue until the panel in that case on the commission enters a final order. Back to you.
All right, Marcy. Well, Sheriff's